It was a cold winter day. Pregnant cat, rummaging through the garbage because she was hungry on a winter day. She went into the garbage but found nothing. It made her very sad, but she had to find food for her cub and herself. She was so tired that her body was weak from hunger, and she fell asleep, sleeping in the cold under the snow. She suddenly woke up and felt a pain. She's having really bad contractions and she's screaming. "There is no one around to help," said the fledgling. And in a last-ditch effort, she gave birth, but it wasn't time yet. You know, there's no time for these things. She immediately took her baby under her arms so she wouldn't get cold. And from the moment the cub was born, it started to struggle with the cold. His mother was ready to make any sacrifice for her baby. She was now the most beautiful and precious thing in his life. Suddenly she felt something. A storm was coming. But not just any storm, a snowstorm. The mother had to protect her baby from this storm. She shielded her baby with all her strength. His body, already weak from hunger, was worn out. And in the morning the kitten was alive, but its mother. The kitten said its first word, "Mommy." But its mother wasn't moving, and he realized the bitter truth at such a young age. Her mother was dead. She sacrificed her life for her own baby. His baby cried and cried next to her mother's lifeless body, but unfortunately to no avail. He was now alone in this cruel world, and he instinctively started to bury his mother. Looking up, he cried one last time. He buried his mother and walked away. He didn't want to stay here anymore. Suddenly he started running, and he was running so fast that he was hungry. He was starving. He was starving, and he was very unhappy. And his mother was not with him. Suddenly a voice gave him hope. "Woof, woof." He turned around and saw a giant dog. He told the dog he was hungry, and the dog brought him his own food. The kitten ate the food so much that he was full, but the dog said to him, "You are only a kitten. Why are you on your own?" He said, "I lost my mother," and thanked the dog. The dog was very upset and said, "Don't worry, I will help you." Elsa, the dog's owner, called out to him, "We have to get out of here." Hearing his owner, the dog sprang into action, but he couldn't leave the puppy there alone, and decided to take him with him and introduce him to his owner. They came in front of the caravan, and the owner saw that kitten. As soon as he saw the kitten, he said, "My little one, what are you doing here alone? Don't you have a mother?" And the kitten jumped right into Elsan's lap, and they had a bond. She said well done to his dog, my caring, kind-hearted son, and loved him too. They all got into the caravan because it was cold, and it was time to leave. The kitten was in Elsa's lap while she was driving the caravan, and now he had a new family. And they drove beautifully on the road with the caravan. "Thank you so much for everything," the kitten said to its mother. "Without you, I wouldn't have found this new family of mine." They arrived at Elsan's house and were greeted by a snowman. It was the first time the kitten had ever seen a snowman. When they entered the house, the cub was still in Elsan's warm arms, and this was his new home. Elsa put the kitten directly into the hot water and washed it gently, then dried him with a mother's tenderness so he wouldn't catch cold. Elsa thought that the kitten should drink milk because it was small, and put a bowl of milk in front of it. The kitten was very lucky where he came from. He drank that milk so much that he was covered in milk, but now he was feeling really good. He went to his friendly dog standing in front of the fireplace, and he said to his, "Thank you so much. Without you, I would still be cold and hungry." The dog said to him, "No thanks. You deserve better than this. Come and I'll warm you up." The kitten and the dog fell asleep, snuggled together, and Elsa was very happy to have two such friends in her life. Thanks to her mother's sacrifice, I compiled the story of his kitten's saved life. I hope you liked it. If you want more such videos, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Take care of yourself, and know the value of your life.